Peace and love, world. Uh, I apologize in advance if I get a little aggressive, get a little upset over this. Welcome to another episode of Conversation with Zoe, episode 26, titled I Am Not Resisting. Young black men, young kings, young men of color, a little melanin. If you're Latino, if you're fair skin, anything that's not of the dominant color of white, you're at risk, right? Don't think the cameras are gonna help you. Maybe they're not shooting us and killing us and taking our lives anymore, but they still giving us PTSD. You know, we still living with heavy heart and fear. Don't live in fear, but protect your freedom. I don't live in fear, but I live my life in a way that I prioritize my freedom. And anything that's gonna give someone of law enforcement the thought or any inclination that they could take my life, I stay clear of. And my freedom, I move and I think, okay, I try to stay away from anything that's going to put my freedom in jeopardy, right? Hands up. I'm not resisting. That's all the young man was saying. Repeatedly, repeatedly, repeatedly. All right, smoke a weed in the park. I get you. You know what I'm saying? But, on the contrary, right? Anybody tell you, yo, come over here, and he's in Canarsie, I'm keep it moving. Identify yourself. So you, as a law enforcement officer, have to identify yourself, right? The officer then catches up with him, right? Play by play the video. Cool. Fast forward. He's telling him, yo, listen, what am I being charged with? Can you please let me know? Can you please speak to me? Why didn't he speak to him? He didn't. Then for 7 officers to grab this kid, no one, like, are you guys that enraged that you think, like, you know, you hear him, help me. I'm not resisting. Help me. Officer, help me. Young brother, do not put yourself in a situation where your freedom or your life or your mental could be jeopardized. Because now, you scarred forever. You're going to have to go to counseling and figure that all out. NYPD Commissioner, Mr. Shea, said whether you were being charged with possession of marijuana and resisting arrest. Resisting how? You didn't run from no cop. I know you ain't run from no cop, because that cop right there is a pussy. And he would have shot you, bro. You see what he did? And everything he started, he would have shot you if you ran. Especially if they, quote unquote, there was a shooting in the area and you were running, you would have got shot, bro. Same thing happened to Meek Mill, who's famous. They say he pulled the gun out on the cop. And that was a lie. Law enforcement lies to protect themselves. And they have control of the narrative all the fucking time. They have control of the narrative. Right? You know what we could control? Staying out of their way. Because no matter what, they're going to find a way to scar us. Or scar someone we love. They have no problem taking us out of here. So please, people, the cameras don't make a difference. Because we're still going to be charged. The white supremacist higher-ups are still going to have an opinion. And they already have a bias towards us. You know, 2 young black kids allegedly involved in a shooting in the area. But nobody else was allegedly accused. Who else got mauled that day? I want to see 10 more videos of people who got mauled in that area that day looking for everybody. You're black and over 6 feet, you're a suspect. And that's never going to change. Right? Because the higher-ups, you know, what did he say? Yeah, I've been through this before, you know, where we think, you know, people, you know, were associated with other crimes in the area. Yeah, this wasn't that situation. This officer knew why he was trailing that kid, because of the marijuana, not because of the shooting in the area. And nothing that kid did warranted for that to happen to him. Fuck no. My man's told me, I'm not going to say his name, but my man's told me, yo, if you want to be in the office someday, you know, I don't want you to send angry to, man, fuck the office. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? If I can't express my wrong, if I can express myself for something wrong that feels in my heart, that could have easily happened to me, you know, maybe I wouldn't have been in the park smoking weed because I don't. But who would have known if that officer who was looking for an alleged shooter wouldn't have felt it was me? I'm a threat. I'm 6'4" and black. So, young kings, men, please prioritize your freedom. Don't live in fear. But do not do anything that will put your life or freedom in jeopardy. It's a better way to live. Even though you have the right to do some things, in their eyes, a black man has no rights. And they've proven it to us time and time again. So, stay out the way. As my man BU would say, be lower than limbo. Out.